Microphone check. Uh-oh, we're live. Welcome to Truth and Transparency. Again, welcome live. Truth and Transparency. Good morning. Good evening. Hello, lurkers, subs, whatever you may be. Gonna give people a chance to get in chat, love. In the meantime, Don Henley right here. What's up, Delaney? How we doing? Gina, Jump Rope, what's up? Brenda, Canadian Mama, shake it. It is happy Thanksgiving to the Canucks. Shannon, what's good? Nicole. Again, giving everybody a chance to get in chat. I'll get started here in the next 3 minutes. Today's episode right here, Don Henley all over it. Kick them when they're up. Kick them when they're down. Kick them all around. Again, Truth and Transparency. We're going to get started in just 2 minutes. Come one, come all. We got some of Natasha Cooper's Dirty Laundry. I'm just going to... It's never been seen before. And everybody should know the hypocrisy is real. The hypocrisy is definitely there. It's definitely real. Kick them when they're what? Kick them when they're what? I make my living off the evening news. What's up, Aunt Lala? Jenny from the block. Again, gonna get started here in just 1 minute. My Browns played today at 4 against the Chargers, so go Browns. I posted this link in the other live. Where we were. That's my mod squad. Bumblebee all over it. Again, yes. Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, depending on where you are in the world. Good, whatever it is to you. All right. Gonna go ahead and get started. Again, thank you guys for being here. Whew. Some call it breaking news, some call it real news, some just call it the facts. So hopefully you guys enjoyed a little bit of that haunted house last night. I had a blast. Good to be with friends. Enjoying life to the fullest. That's my motto. Miss Marple, how you doing? Yes, Bumblebee. Hey, hey, live, live. Hey, hey, we're the monkeys. All right. I've decided to stay quiet for a while about this. The reason I'm actually bringing this even to light is because I've heard people have been given a hard time when creators have found out that their members or their subs or mods, whatever it is that they deem these people, when a creator has found out, such as Natasha Cooper has found out that people are subbed or a member of another creator's channel, that's a big no-no to Natasha Cooper's world. And it was brought to my attention that people were starting to get, I guess you could say, quote unquote, slack for it, called out for it. And I said, well, it's probably about time that I go ahead and unleash this never seen before, never talked about before news, as well as the hypocrisy of the recliner herself. So yeah, again, it's unfortunate that other creators are having people watch chats for them and find out who's chatting and who's commenting and what's being said. And, like literally you're being stalked if you are in live chat from other creators. And it's pretty fucking sad, to be honest. No sugarcoating it, but it's sad, and it's the truth. It's the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. Breaking news: you don't own your subs or mods. Breaking news: you don't even pay them. They don't work for you. So let's get to the goods. Again, yes, it was brought to my attention that mods / subscribers / members of other channels, and quite specifically, I will say it, I have no reason to not say it, but channels such as The Recliner and True Scamming with Natasha Cooper. So I have a couple questions. Again, when do you find time to spend with your family, with your friends, with hobbies, if literally all you do is watch, me, or watch even other people, or have your people watching and they're constantly texting you? I mean, that is like how a relationship literally gets ruined. So I don't know how Natasha Cooper is in a relationship with somebody else and that's actually a functioning relationship. Life is all about balance. A little bit of this, a little bit of that goes a long way. So again, want to thank everybody for being here. It's unfortunate that people have been called out on Natasha Cooper's channel, whether it was the Recliner channel or the True Crime Scamming. But I want to break the news to all of you guys right here and right now. Natasha Cooper is the biggest hypocrite. The biggest hypocrite, because Natasha Cooper is a member of my channel. Okay? Natasha Cooper is a member of my channel, and I'm going to prove it to you guys. So here you go. I'm going to share my screen here. Let's see. Window. Let's go with, what is it, this one? Yes. That's the one. Okay, so we're going to go entire screen, and I want to do this one. All right, now, can you guys see it here? I want to make sure you guys can see it. Natasha Cooper, True Crime with Natasha Cooper, Binders 101. She's been a member for the past 4 months. She joined 4 months ago. Reclining with Natasha joined again, Binders 101. She joined 4 months ago and is still a member. Were you guys able to see that? I'm trying to make it so that you guys can see it. StreamYard 4 or more. Yeah, let's see that one. Okay, here we go. Okay. Oh, shoot. Mm-hmm. Sorry about that. Let me try this one more time here. Share screen. Oh, I'm right back. I'll be right back here. Yes, love. No, but I believe it. Let's see. Boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Well, how about this? I'm going to do one better for you. I'm just going to post it in the community page of my channel. So that way it will be extra official for you guys. Community page, posting. I'm going to do it right now so then you guys can go there when you need to. And you can see this is taken today. And both of her channels, both of them are 100% members and have been members for the past 4 months. So, let's do true. There we go. And there we go. You have been a member for 4 months and counting. There you go. There she is. And it's been posted. So there you go. Again, no reason to share over here. So, yes, it is breaking news. You don't own your subs or your mods. But breaking news for Natasha Cooper and all the hypocrisy around her shit bag throwing words. Natasha Cooper, it's been posted on the community page. Recline with Natasha as well as True Crime with Natasha Cooper. You have been a member for 4 months and counting. Both of your channels are members of my channel. So I can't even stand her. I can't even stand her. I can't even say her name without vomiting. I can't. Them's the facts. It's been posted. And again, 4 months and counting. So again, Natasha Cooper, I want to thank you for donating to the nonprofit Fight for a Family. Appreciate you. But you damn lie to your subs constantly. You lie to your subs, your mods, and your members on a daily basis. And here is, I can't get any more fact than this. You have been subbed to my channel by both of your channels for the past 4 months. 4 months and counting. So when you go back and you read things that say, I shouldn't say even read, when she says things like, Lana, you must be dreaming. You are not important. Nobody even knows your name. Nobody, girl, you say my name daily. You know my name and you pay for it, B. You pay for it. And I proved it. Lana, nobody knows who you are. Sounds good, Cooper. She's going to say I didn't even know I was a member. That's how much she doesn't matter to me. And I'm going to say bullshit. If you watch your subs and your members and your mods and you stalk them to see if they're members or not of my channel, maybe you should check yourself. Oh, but that's right. Can we nominate her for quietest member in chat ever? Yeah, the new mic and setup was good. Oh, you're welcome there, the lady. Oh. Yeah, right here. Them's the facts, Miss Marple. Them right there. People know that Lana is the creator that gets things done. I at least try to make a difference where it matters, and that's not attacking people. I didn't know who you were until Natasha Cooper. Them's the facts, too. I think she's helping get your name out there. Honestly, you should thank her. Well, she should honestly be saying my name because of all the defamation on my name and the nonprofit that I created. She has a lot of making up to do. Her and Trauma and True Crime, Linda Briss, their negligence, their gross negligence, their criminal activity. I mean, they're criminals. They've committed crimes. You don't need a gun to commit a crime. Again, if you guys are just joining us a little late, the song today, one of my favorites from Don Henley in 1982, hit number 1 on the Billboard Hot 100. And it's this is what Natasha Cooper does. She is all about dirty laundry, and she will find a way to make it up if there is none. Quite possibly. Okay, right there, that's fact. I make my living off the evening news. Check mark for Natasha right there. 1 for 1. In 1982, I was born, guys. I love 1982. So Natasha's 1 for 1 right now in the song. Let's see what else she's doing. Just give me something Something I can use. That's going to come from her research team. They're going to give her something she can use, and that's going to be lies. And it's a proven fact, lies. So give me something I can use. People love it when you lose. Well, we're gonna make sure they lose, and we're just gonna lie on them. If we lie on them, then they're gonna lose, right? If we lie on them, then they're gonna lose. So again, this song is Natasha Cooper. I just have to look good. I don't have to be clear. Yep, because those receipts do not come with Natasha Cooper's facts. This you need to stay on a subject rather than talking about others. Rather hear about cases. Well, the title of this is exactly what the topic is that I'm speaking on. So, but I do have a podcast that speaks on cases that I am covering. So, Miss McDonald, just want to let you know that the title of this live does not clickbait you into anything other than exactly what it says it is. Natasha Cooper is a hypocrite to her subs, her mods, her members, and most importantly, continues to lie on my nonprofit organization. So I tried to show the facts, and if this isn't your cup of tea, I'm cool with that. And there's the door. I mean, why do you need to lie on her? Lie on who? Who am I lying on, sugar? This will be good. I want to know who I'm lying on, Miss McDonald. Let's talk them facts. I'm going to wait here, Miss McDonald, because nope. I think that, let's see. I'm waiting here for Miss McDonald. So Miss McDonald says, why do you need to lie on her? Who am I lying on? And what am I lying about? Because I want to make sure that I answer your question or you explain your statement. Because right now that is completely not true. And so let's see. I'm waiting to see if she goes live to play this live. It seems like it's her new MO. Delaney, that is correct. Here we go. Suddenly she has nothing to say. Exactly. Them's the facts there. But we're going to go ahead and leave Miss McDonald's comments there. Why do you need to lie on her? The only person lying like a rug is Natasha Cooper. So, again, I'm here to answer your questions. If you think that I've lied on her, I would like a statement where I've lied, anything about Natasha Cooper, anything about Linda Briss, Fox Bix, DeBoer, 15 aliases. My name is Lana Oriani, period. She has a bunch of new subs white knighting for her all over. They will see. Yep, they should. But again, I think it's plain as day right here, Miss McDonald, that you are 100% not accurate in your statement. Or maybe you popped off the live, but you could have lost internet connection. So there are reasons that you may not be able to comment at the moment. So we're going to go ahead and give you some time. So Amanda says, you say you want to talk facts, but when people do, you end up blocking them. I think you know she's helping you get subs, and that's why you keep her name in your mouth. Make it make sense. Amanda, I'll make it very perfectly clear. probably before you came around because I have not seen your name. So this is like I think the first time I've seen your name. If it's come up before, it's definitely not been enough to notice. But in terms of what you're saying, I definitely don't block people that want to talk about facts. The facts are that Natasha Cooper did a sex fake panel for sexual assault fake victims against me and my nonprofit, Natasha Cooper and Company, people that were on that panel. It was their duty, as far as they were concerned, to lie on me in hopes to ruin my goal, which was to help families in the future after moving on from the Watts case. And there was no reason for it. Complete lies. The people that actually communicated with me have spoken very bluntly and clear on the fact that there is no victims, and yet she parades around and lies on my nonprofit as well as me as a person. And that is actually, if you are then trying to reach out to the families that I work with, that is interference with contractual relationships, and that is actually a criminal offense, hon. So I'm glad that you knew about me from Natasha Cooper, but guess what? You're learning about me based on Natasha Cooper's lies. But I'm glad that you're here regardless, because if you actually want to follow true crime and help out, I have a nonprofit website that I set up, and I am currently tackling a beast in Beaver County, Pennsylvania, Aliquippa, and there are multiple homicides that actually all have something in common: corruption. And in that sense, they are linked. We have a case from 2001 and going all the way until 2020. So it's 20 years worth of, crimes and people being falsely accused to cover up and keep secrets of the corruption in Beaver County. Yes, Natasha Cooper has been a member for 4 months. That's correct. That's correct. But I definitely don't block people when they want to talk, because clearly, Amanda, I just totally had a conversation with you. So, and please don't attack Amanda. She doesn't know. She just found out about me. And all she can go off of is what the recliner is saying to her, or what Natasha Cooper is saying to her, or Lynn, or whoever. And all we can expect out of Amanda is that's what she's been told. Well, there's two sides to all, every story. And I think that Amanda's doing the right thing. If I was Amanda, I would come over to my channel and see what it's all about and find out for myself on, who Lana Oriani is, what Fight for a Family is, and what exactly does Lana put her time and energy into. Unfortunately, I have no choice, because it matters in my goal, which is helping innocent people, that I have to address situations where my name is being, my character and my name are being defamed, and my name is my company, is the nonprofit that I started. So I have no choice but to defend. And not only am I going to defend it publicly on my platform, but I'm also going to defend it in the courtroom. So you guys will be able to follow along in all the civil suits, and hopefully the criminal proceedings that, come that way, the way that they should go. Amanda, great question. I'm just trying to figure out why the hate keeps going on with anybody. Great. There you go. Perfect. Amanda, me and you both, you should ask Natasha Cooper why she had me on her panel. Okay. Why she had me as her guest to do a Mother's Day in 2021 here in May, a Mother's Day co-hosting event for our subs, our members, after knowing about Shazam. She wants to talk about Shazam. Well, here's a great question for Natasha Cooper. Why would you allow someone like me on your channel and doing a you could say, evening together if you had such an issue with Shazam? Because Shazam was out there many of months prior to that, almost a year, and you should just ask her that question, and that's period. Let's see. But I think that's a great question, Amanda. I'm just trying to figure out why the hate keeps going on. How about this, Amanda? Why is the hate even there? I want to know where I've been hateful versus where I've defended myself. Those are two different, completely different avenues and ways to go about something. But defending yourself is something that I teach my minor child to do. Like, you don't start anything, but you're definitely going to stick up for yourself and you're going to defend yourself. Because your name is all you have in life. That is your word, your name. She liked you. She super chatted you and told you. Then she didn't want to play NA and made a huge diversion to take away from her backing out. Yeah, but also what she did in the background of everything is that she was acting like she liked me. Meanwhile, her and Y2, Kimberly, were trying to figure out a way to try to take me down. And I think that she was like wishy-washy on whether or not she really wanted to go forward with that. And I think that my mock trial with the Watts case took off in a way that it was completely designed to do. It was designed to bring a community together that, hey, you get to play this role, you get to play this part. Here's the discovery. Here is what your paperwork says. So when you're on the stand and you're playing this role, here is, what you stated in your police report. So this is what you can be, ready to be questioned on, is everything that's in your police report. The Watts mock trial then was hacked by Emily and Andrea Powers, Emily Harding and Andrea Powers, and they went in and deleted 92 or 96 videos, all of my stuff to do with the mock trial that had thousands of views on. YouTube knows about it. YouTube has been trying to recover those videos. So, but the credibility that I was receiving from people as I deserved it with my actions, and what I was set out to do, you have individuals going and just flat out fucking lying on me. So I'm going to stick up for myself. Let's see. A frequent panelist of hers asked a fairly benign question, wondering if people on panel got paid. Natasha Cooper's response to that was so over the top, abusive, and nasty. She's so extreme. Wow. I mean, I don't really have words for that. I don't know. Every channel I watch, people are talking against each other. Foul language is not right. You have nothing to say positive about anybody. Oh, so she's back? Okay, so then let's go ahead. Now you're back. Okay, so what was the question that I had posted? And I was waiting for your response. Did I miss it, Miss McDonald? Because it looks like your internet's back working. So let's see if we can... let's see, where is it at? I'm almost there, Miss McDonald. So let's get your last comment up because your internet's back. Something's back. Where is it? Here it is. Oh, almost. Gosh, we got a lot of comments. Okay, here we go. Miss McDonald, here it is. You said, why do you need to lie on her? Okay, so my question is I need you to explain what it is that you're talking about. Lie on Natasha Cooper. I've never lied on Natasha Cooper, so I would like an example now that your internet's back working. So let's see where we're at. Did she answer and I missed it while I was looking back? Let's see, Miss McDonald. And we're just going to chalk it up here. If Miss oh, there she is. The song is a lie. Excuse me? The song is how I lied on her. Me saying that this is Natasha Cooper's national anthem by Don Henley. Is that what you're referring to, Miss McDonald? That's how I lied on her. Now that's interesting. Oh, the song Lana played, come on. Oh, man, she should, wow. Kick them when they're up, kick them when they're down. Once again, Miss McDonald, your facts, I'm sorry to say. It says in the song, I lied on her. Excuse me? Yeah, Miss McDonald, Natasha Cooper has lied on me. Not once, not 5 times, not 10. Natasha Cooper lies on me every single day that she speaks my name out of her mouth, period. Them's the facts. So we're going to move on from that, Miss McDonald, but clearly you're here for a reason, and it's either A, to defend Natasha Cooper's name, which this is the truth. Natasha Cooper belittled, publicly tried to embarrass members of hers, subs of hers, mods of hers, due to who they were subscribed to. My live here today is to show you guys that Natasha Cooper is a hypocrite, as she is subbed to from both of her channels, the Recliner and the True Crime Scamming. Both of her channels, she is paying. I'm sorry, she's not only just subbed to me, she's a member. She is a paying member for the past 4 months of my channel. Both of her channels are paying for memberships of my channel. So when Natasha Cooper wants to say, why should she ever talk and debate me about true crime? Because you fucking pay to watch my content. You clearly think it's that important. Them's the facts. I don't need to lie on anybody. I'm not in the business of lying on people. What I make my business is helping people that actually need help with the criminal justice system, period. And I'm very good at PIing, period. Yes, Shannon, she's been paying for months. She is a paying member of from both of her channels to mine. I don't want to be bashed on anyone's channel. I don't live like that. I just wanted to ask a question. I absolutely love watching Natasha. So again, it was just a question, and nobody had and nobody had me to do it. No, that's perfect. Amanda, you have every right if you want to ask questions. But I think that saying that comments getting deleted based on, no, my comments don't get deleted. People's comments can sit up there when you are, and actually it's not even just about me, but when you are making fun of other creators, we don't allow that in chat either. So Amanda, if you are true to your word, you will see it in due time. Again, I think you should subscribe and be a member of as many channels as you want. You know what the best thing about all of this is that you should be able to choose what you want to watch, what you want to listen to, and what you want to believe. But when you make a comment that is not substantiated with facts and with receipts, then your name and credibility goes out the window. Anytime I've ever spoken on any single person, due to the fact that they've attacked me personally, my nonprofit, I've backed it up every single time with CVS receipts. Unfortunately, we cannot say the same for the people that have made it their. When I say they're living, yes, they're living. They're also committing hate crimes over there. So, again, if you guys are okay with, you don't have to have a gun in order to commit a crime on somebody. Well, have a good day. Amanda, you have a good day as well. You're welcome here anytime. Now, going back to some positive comments in terms of, I don't believe that everybody should focus on the negativity or the questions that come maybe that are challenging to a creator or challenging the creator. The whole can we just get along thing, this isn't about getting along. This isn't about anything like that. This is about staying in people's lanes. This isn't about getting along. This isn't about 4th and 3rd grade and 2nd grade friendships here. Okay? Something about getting along. How about this? I hate that term. Can't we all just get along? No, the fuck we can't. Because this isn't about getting along. This is about people that are purposefully doing things. And that would mean defaming the name of a person, of an entity, of a nonprofit. And not only are they defaming those things, but then they're attacking people's that are creators. They're attacking their real life, going real life on them and trying to mess with their life by lying on them. And so when you want to say, can't we all just get along with what? What are you talking about? This isn't 2nd grade and 3rd grade. No, we all don't have to fucking get along. But I'll tell you what you do have to do is you have to fucking not break the law. And they're breaking the law. I wish you both don't talk about each other. I'm going to say this one time, Miss McDonald. I don't talk about Natasha Cooper, okay? I correct Natasha Cooper's blatant fucking lies, just like Linda Briss, all the lies, the defamation. You go and ask Natasha Cooper why she had me on her panel and why she was wanting to participate in my mock trial. If Shazam is so fucking disgusting to her that she's known about, ask her why her channel got so much, where's Crafton and Kim? Oh yeah, they rolled the curtails of Shazam. Where are they now? 13 in chat. Natasha Cooper, she couldn't even operate her true crime channel because I do believe it was under suspension. That's definitely questionable of what the heck was going on with her true crime channel, that she had to start her recliner drama channel. But all of these creators rode the curtails of my doings with the 35C and the Watts case, as well as they tragedy pimped Shazam and hurt Shanann's family in the process. I didn't put that shit on YouTube. They did. Why? Because it got them thousands and thousands of views and subs and members and money, super chats. I said, if I was trying to do something so shitty, why wouldn't I have started a YouTube channel putting that shit out there? What about the NK Ant channel? What about lying on me about everything to do with the sexual assault panel? That is disgusting, Miss McDonald. All I do is show facts. I've never had to make up anything because my brain does my research. I don't need a research team of 30 fucking random people that I've never met in my entire life that I manipulate, and that when they give me something, I run with it like it's fact. And then she just blames them when it's not. Oh, the Watts house is getting raided by the FBI. Oh, this, oh, that, oh, what? What's this say? And seriously gave us, wait, what was this? Why is Mom? We're taking a bathroom break because I'm mom before I do anything else. So me and my son, we're doing a little potty break. Y'all keep it cool and chat there. Be kind. Be kind and chat, love. They all had Lana on their channel. And funny thing is that 100% fact that their viewers were tenfold. Nobody can deny that. That's 100% fact. They wanted me on their panel because all they talked about is if I get Lana on my show, oh my God, I'm going to have so many fucking people in chat, so many people in lives, blah, blah, blah. I'm going to make so much money. That, Delaney, 100% fact. Jay for Justice literally made a living off of me just being on her channel and providing her all of her content for January and February, period. Yes, loves. Let's see. Be kind in chat, love. Where are we at here? Show facts about the case about the. You want me to show facts? This isn't a case that I cover, but if you want to talk about Brian and Gabby, we can definitely talk about constitutional rights and civil liberties and where it's at right now. Once it became in the hands of the FBI, everything was going to be locked down as far as any type of information. That's always going to happen when the FBI becomes involved. But yeah, we can go over there, Miss McDonald, and tell Natasha Cooper the case that she's covering. Okay, because I'm covering stuff that actually needs our help and our attention, which would be in Western Pennsylvania. Beaver County needs to be put on a national level exposure. And I'm asking all of you guys to seriously just, if you are an advocate of, wow, you cannot believe that this could possibly happen, Beaver County gives it all to you. It's It's drugs, it's corruption, it's police corruption, it is other law enforcement agency corruption, it is a school teacher that got murdered in part of it. It is a millionaire businessman mixed up in it, possibly multiple millionaire businessmen from the area caught up in this. It is not black on black crime that's happening in Beaver County / in Aliquippa. It is judges, lawyers, every movie that you could have ever watched growing up with your dad or your grandpa or even like your mom and your grandma that has to do with the mob mentality / police corruption. That is Beaver County, and that is where my efforts have been. Miss McDonald is with 2 families from that area that I work with exclusively to PI for them, to bring awareness to their cases to that county, because it is a flat out travesty of what's gone on, even before 2001 and what will continue to go on unless people are held accountable. So if you truly want to be the difference, my channel gives you that opportunity. Yeah, it is like a mafia movie. I feel like it's a little bit more than that. I feel like it's probably 10 to 15 of the best Law and Order episodes all in one. So this is not PC, but I still believe MC used a fake account pretending to be you while addressing Brittany. I have no idea about any of that. I just know that I'm definitely making a difference in the lives of 2 families and then extended families in an area, because being a family, also an advocate, is more than just about the law. It's about, helping somebody get through the toughest times in their life. And if you can bring positivity in a way that, makes them smile at least a little bit or gets their minds off of, the hell that they live through every single day. So there's more to it than just, sitting and researching. I also want to keep the spirits up of, Sheldon, of Jamie, of their families. I've met a ton of amazing people in Aliquippa, and for that area to get a bad reputation is just sad because it's not true. I think people are really, really afraid there, and they're afraid to stick up for themselves. And it was crazy to literally compare it, in a sense, to the YouTube world where people are afraid to stick up for themselves because of, this person's going to make a live about me and just like lie on me. That's pretty much what goes on in Beaver County. If you try to cross them, they're going to plant drugs on you. And then guess what? The police arrest you. And now what? You're doing 5 years. Those aren't they're in your car. What? Like that type of shit. So if I think I have it bad by someone lying on me for a sexual assault panel, okay, that literally just like defamed my name. Think about you drive and go to the grocery store. Next thing you know, you come out and you're getting arrested due to the fact that there's planted drugs on you. What's up, Miss Jade? One thing I ask of all new of all NC's new subs. Please do your research, sit back and observe. Come back and let's talk after a 3-month trial. Haven't seen you in a minute, Melissa, but good to see you. Thank you for my super sticker there, Patty. Yeah, if anybody doesn't see the difference of you want to have parody and you want to have your friend dress up as me and put a backwards hat on and pull their hair out of their cap and wear sunglasses, I don't give a flying fuck. Okay? Do it every fucking day. I only had one question, which was, does your husband say my name in bed that night when you're getting in role and like you just happen to slip up and still be in role? Does he say my name? But you want to lie on my character, who I am as a person, and what I'm trying to do for others, then you're coming at the wrong one. Again, hello to all the mod subs, lurkers, anybody in chat. Go ahead and throw down if you guys want to just hit the thumbs up button. Also hit the subscribe button. That way that you can at least, if you are about true crime, you should be following the case, Sunset Secrets. 2 of the episodes they come out on Sundays. They are pre-recorded podcasts. You can actually just listen in your ear if you would like. Sometimes they do have visual on it as well. It is a live chat when the episode drops on Sundays. And then on Tuesdays is a live follow-up to the Sunday episode where you guys can ask questions. I actually break it down even, more so from like an investigative standpoint on how I was able to come across stuff. But I'm working strictly with discovery evidence only, with the lawyers, with the families. So this isn't like theories. This is basing everything off of fact, putting stuff on a timeline. Let's see. What's up to the moon and back? Paula, welcome. Kennedy, Mackenzie, hopefully you're doing well, love. Yes, A for advocate, absolutely. She has made so much money the wrong way, all in the name of Gabby. And it hasn't just been in Gabby. I mean, however she can be a tragedy pimp, she does it. And when the well dries up, she begins to lie. Or when somebody, is possibly taking her views away, her money away. This is how this all came out. I mean, again, go ask Natasha Cooper if you're on her channel and you want to type in a live comment. Say, hey, why did you have Lana on your Mother's Day? Why did you and Lana have a Mother's Day show together? That's all you got to do. Go ahead and ask that. And see what she says. I'm not going to speak for her because I have no fucking clue. Lana, what happened with Kim and Crafton? I think you're going to have to elaborate a little bit more on that as far as what do you mean, what happened? Yes, if the drama, great way to put it there. If the drama is what they want, okay, how do they justify the lies though? And that's it. Like, you want to talk drama like the magazine star and whatever, that's fine, but you just can't make up lies to then create this drama that's not there, but now it is because you just lied on somebody. And that's all that channel does. And when I say like that channel, that's Natasha Cooper's MO. She can say that she doesn't do that stuff on her true crime channel. Look at her comments, not her comments, but look at her titles of her true crime. Spirit boxes and Chris Watts being gay or bisexual. What the fuck is that about? I mean, I couldn't imagine saying those things behind either Sheldon or Jamie's name. Like that's just I mean, what the fuck is wrong with you? But I get but she wants to just all the only thing she has, oh, let's talk about who Lana is. Who is Lana? Natasha Cooper, you have no idea who I am. Actually, I want to rephrase that. You do know who I am, but you refuse to let the world see who I am because then your members, your subs, I can't lose those people. You're a sick individual. Definitely sick. The funniest thing was when she supposedly offered to go to McDonald's to use the Wi-Fi to participate on the mock trial. Yeah, we know she wasn't getting off that recliner. Well, the thing about it, if people don't know this, and it sucks because it's hard for them to, go and see it. But all those mock trials, they were deleted by Andrea Powers. Oh wait, who had Andrea Powers on her channel to lie on me? Natasha Cooper. After she deleted all of my videos about the mock trial, about how I had this whole community participating and getting along. We had people that were part of the jury. We had people that had roles, whether they were police officers, whether they were, the defense witnesses, whether they were the prosecution witnesses. But that was my way of getting the facts out in a fun way where people could participate. And that's something that Natasha Cooper, if you think that she's creative, if you think that she's ever going to think outside the box, no. Why do that? No, I'm just going to lie. And I'm going to prey on people that have ever been victims of certain situations. And, oh, wait, you're going to take their money from them? No, I'd rather have people that want to donate, that knows that it's going to families that need it. I don't want people super chats. I'd rather have them be a part of the nonprofit and that, people say that this isn't legit. Well, why would I ever form a nonprofit during the most controversial time when I have all eyes on me and setting it up with the family of Chris Watson? I did it. His mom, his dad, his sister. I would have to be the stupidest fucking person to possibly want to think that, oh God, let me go scam while all eyes are on me and create a fake nonprofit. Are you kidding me? And whoever fucking believes this shit, I'm sorry, but like, how do you not scratch your head? I'd be like, wait, what do you mean this girl thinks that she could do this? I would be in jail. I'd be cuffed right now. But that just tells me the intelligence level of the people that watch Natasha Cooper and her recliner. I wanted to go back to if somebody was asking about Crafton and Kim. I think what happened to Crafton and Kim is very simple. When you don't have, that fucking pissed me off bad. The mock trial nights were good, and it was a good time for those interested. How the fuck could Gina get them taken down? KK reenacted her vision of how Shanann Watts died, for fuck's sake. Gina, how the fuck could Gina get them down? Gina didn't get anything taken down. My mock trial was not taken down by YouTube. That was Andrea Powers and Emily Harding getting into my account and literally going on while I was driving home to go see my family on Memorial Day weekend, the same weekend that Natasha Cooper did the fake sexual assault panel of that I have 16 victims out there and that they all came forward to her. The disgust behind that, it was at the same time that she got into my YouTube and disabled certain functions so I couldn't go live and so that I could not, she deleted all my members. She deleted and changed she changed the way, she just basically changed the preferences of my YouTube channel. She disabled my community page. She's a sick individual. And the girl will tell you that she's battled addiction, that she was addicted to, pills at one point. She had to go and get help for that. And that basically she switched out an addiction. She switched out pills for, Facebook and YouTube, and she was addicted to it. When you have an addictive personality, and this is me not knocking on anybody that has an addiction at all. This is saying when you have an addictive personality, you can swap addictions. Okay, so yes, can you be addicted to YouTube? Can you be addicted to social media? Absolutely. Can it consume your life and take over your life and ruin your life? It ruins relationships every single day, multiple times a day. How? Andrea Powers was a friend of mine. Andrea Powers had my password to my YouTube channel. There has been so many people over the past year that have said to me, if not longer, oh my God, you need to start a YouTube page. You need to start a YouTube page. I wanted no part of YouTube. And hence the reason I started a website was to keep all the bullying away, that nobody could be commenting and being rude to people. None of that shit. I wanted none of it. Especially all these keyboard warriors out there. If you want to tell somebody to go get fucked, why don't you put your name down? Okay? But I wanted a safe place that if you really truly want to be part of the solution versus the problem, let's do it legit. Here's a website. All the information will be there. You guys will have your episodes that launch, all these things. Follow the cases that you want. In terms of when I say that, it means if it's not your cup of tea on the case that I'm doing, or cases, then, it's not you. But the defamation that started happening on the Facebook channels or pages of these different creators, and they would go into these underground private groups and just flat out lie and say that if you sign up for my website, I have taken IDs and I've sold them on the black market, and that you're going to have to go and call up these, identity companies and make sure that your ID wasn't taken and your identity wasn't stolen. All this crazy ass shit that started from J for Justice and these creators. And, Lynn, that would be true, Trauma and True Crime, Lion Lynn and her Debris ass. So when people ask how is that possible, well, I just told you how it's possible. And you have to ask yourselves, why would somebody do it? Why? Why would somebody do it? Jealousy, envy, scorned woman. And it's not about sex. It's because I didn't trust you and I didn't want to be friends with you anymore. Has nothing to do about like a scorned woman with sex. This is just like, you know what? Something's off with you. I don't know what's going on, but I'm just not feeling it. And I no longer wanted to communicate with Andrea Powers anymore. And so Andrea Powers said, okay, well, watch what I do. That happened with, me and Jay for Justice. You were in Denver and you blew it. I didn't want to be associated with Jay for Justice anymore because I thought that if she could make decisions like that while we're on like the biggest trip, then what is she like? And it wasn't even just about that decision. Like, I was doing everything. I feel like Jay for Justice is very lazy, and I've made that known. And I'm not a lazy person. I don't think somebody that goes and plays 2 sports in Division I college is lazy. I'm a go-getter. I'm a teammate, and I just don't like to associate people that don't have the same mentality and the same priorities, or I'm not going to just go ahead and hit play on let's watch Fox News here, and I'll live stream it, and then you guys can all just chat. Lana, honestly, it's KK that gave you the bad rap. It's not just KK, honey. KK comes into play. KK saw an opportunity and lied and went on Natasha Cooper's panel and then just flat out lied. Now KK goes the extra length, and guess what KK did? Not only does she admit it publicly on Natasha Cooper's panel. Remind you guys, KK lost her channel. You should ask why. And I have no idea why. And if people sit here and say that it's me, sorry, I don't have that type of power. Nor do I have that type of time to continue to be on the phone with Google AdSense and with YouTube. Like, all of them can have their channels. Their content just needs to be taken down. But KK lost her channel. When KK lost her channel, it had nothing to do with me. But prior to all of that, KK was in close with the family. I've always done the research for the family, did it behind the scenes, provided KK with cell phones for her and her family, helped her out because I thought she had cancer. Again, this was all stuff back in 2018 and 19. And then when the family was like, okay, well, we're done with the whole YouTube thing. Like, you said you wanted to start up this YouTube page. It was going to bring in money to get lawyers, but they didn't even care about the money or anything like that. They just wanted to get lawyers. And then when I talked to KK, because then our paths crossed again, KK says, I'm going to get power of attorney over Chris. That's the plan. I said, what in the actual fuck are you talking about? And she said, yeah. I said, you're going to get power of attorney over Chris. And for what reason and for what are you talking about? Yeah, me and Ronnie are. And at that point, when KK told me that in December of 2020, I said, wow, absolutely, just wow. And then continued down that path. And I was approached by Gina. Hey, you got to stay away from Kim. She's nuts. All this stuff about Kim came from Gina about being nuts. And I was like, I know who Kim Kaufman is. Kim Kaufman's a scammer. Kim Kaufman she's going to sell you, a broken vacuum that you're going to pay $400 for. She's going to tell you what you want to hear. She's going to talk in circles. So I already knew who Kim was, but the question mark that I had was I wasn't talking to any of those people. I was talking to Jamie, and Jamie was never on board and has never been a friend and has never condoned anything that Kim Kaufman has ever done. And in fact, it has ruined Jamie and Cindy's relationship. To this day, it affects them because of Kim. But that's what Kim does. She interferes with children and their parents' relationships. And just when you thought that it couldn't get any worse, Kim reaches out to my ex-wife's attorney and sends her an email and says all this crazy ass shit and literally mentions it on one of the panels that she was on Natasha Cooper's, one of her fucking shows. And it's like, wow. Woo. So, again, guys, that's illegal. Interference with custodial relationships is illegal. Again, but that's who the people were that I didn't want anything to do with. Didn't want anything to do with Jay. Why? Because she mailed herself back weed, illegal. Smoke all the weed you want. She didn't show up. I separated myself from these people, and guess what they had to do, or what they tried to do, was, hey, if we all come together, we're going to show that it's Lana. Lana is the one. If we're all saying the same thing, which you weren't all saying the same thing, but and people that aren't as strong as me, aren't as driven, aren't used to adversity, aren't used to being in situations where, okay, why am I even fucking doing this? No, fuck that. You lied on me, and now guess what, Kim? You're gonna fly your happy ass down or out east to Ohio here from Utah, because I'm going to represent myself. And I look forward to showing all the lies and the custodial interference that you tried to do here. And precedent is a thing in the courtroom. And I will be calling witnesses like Navy, Heather's ex, your ex-husband. You're going to make a great witness for actually the defense, Kim, so I look forward to it. And guess who supports all of this? None other than Natasha Cooper and Lynn and all of the fuckerage. But when you try to interfere with the life that I have with my beautiful son, and for what? Because you lost your fucking YouTube channel? Well, then maybe you shouldn't have reenacted the deaths of 2 minor little children, you sick fuck. Maybe that's why you lost your channel. Because maybe that goes against community fucking standards, Kim. She didn't choose Lana? Are you fucking insane? Wow. Now that's incredible. Oh my God, there is your truth, Kim's truth, and the real truth somewhere in between. My truth comes with CVS receipts. Yes, she did that. My truth comes with CVS receipts, Mrs. Price. The price is wrong. Just so you know. Your price is wrong. Yeah, my favorite NC quote, I don't have a felony because I pled. Oh, that's funny. There you go. Kennedy says it right there. There's the fake sex scandal panel. Something that Natasha Cooper is proud of. Something that Natasha Cooper never apologized for. And something that Natasha Cooper is going to pay for in civil court for. So I think that it's time that I put myself first a little bit as well and brushed up on the things that need to be brushed up on, which is, holding these people accountable. More of my time will be going to that as far as all the paperwork that needs to be filed. So it's all together. It's all been reported. It's just now a matter of filing paperwork, crossing T's, dotting I's. And I'm just that type of person that's always put other people, I think, first. And I think I need to take the advice of a lot of my good friends out there. And, hey, Lana, put yourself first here for a little bit. And I think I'm going to do that. So Jenny from the block, I believe she was behind the release of the videos of you because you were coming out with real facts about the Chris Watts case. So she wanted to discredit you before you started your YouTube channel. Those came from the accused group. I believe that had to do with, you can ask Kraft and Barnes if him and Kim ever want to tell the truth on that. That's up to them. I think that they can say where they got that from, but I think that without a doubt, if the only thing that you have on me is Shazam, then Natasha Cooper looks really silly because every Wednesday night's a parody night for them. But that's been over a year, and it's been definitely talked about by myself, and it is being portrayed in a way that it was never meant for, and there's nothing that I can do about that. At the end of the day, I've accepted the fact that I ever let anybody be able to, put that out, so I've made sure that I've taken all responsibility falls on me no matter what, so. Oh, Well, thank you. Dear Terms of Service, how are you? Thank you, Brenda. I appreciate that. Oh, click the wrong one. Um, yeah, please don't forget to hit that thumbs up. Boom, boom. I know people have in the past have said to me, why don't you have your live chat up after for replays? Somebody like Aunt Lala used to give me hell all the time for it. For a while there, I didn't want people that ever chatted live. Like that's kind of like a perk when you come live. You get to see the live chat and you get to be part of it. But also, word got out that people were stalking people's live chats and then they were attacking those subs or members. And I didn't want that for anybody that watched my stuff. Like, I didn't want people to just be able to come in, watch a replay, write down all your guys' names, and then go ham on you. I think that's fucking disgusting. But that's just, like, that's what was happening. So when there was stuff that wasn't uploading with the live chat, there was a reason behind it. I know that a lot of people like to look at that, though, when they're watching the video. It's more fun, it's more engaging. I get all of that, but some of the times that I did it, it was to protect, honestly, some of my members / some of my, subscribers that felt like they wanted to be part of it. Like I said, the best way to describe Shazam is that everybody knew Shazam, and yet everybody wanted me on their panel. Everybody, as far as Critical K, all the way down, you name it, they wanted me to come on their their channel. You have Larry and Natasha and that private group of creators that created this private group chat, talking about the money that they were making from having me on their channel. So all of them knew about Shazam, and yet they had no problem having me on their channel. Only for now, Natasha Cooper, to the only thing that woman brings up and can bring up is let's talk about who Lana really is. Let's talk about it. Let's fucking talk about it, Natasha Cooper. You want to know who Lana really is? Natasha Cooper, where'd you go to college? How many sports did you play? I played 2 sports, golf and basketball, at the University of Cincinnati. The women's basketball team was a top 15 team in the country that I walked onto. We went to the Sweet 16, played against South Carolina and lost. This was before that was like on neutral grounds. Played at the Coliseum, 10,000 people there for a women's basketball game in 2001. Basically the same time that I was playing a college basketball game, Officer Naim was basically being killed and ambushed, and Jamie Brown in 2001 was charged with his murder, which he had nothing to do with. That is the case that I'm on. I got a full golf scholarship. That's why I actually walked on the basketball team. I actually counted against the girls' basketball team. It doesn't matter where you get your scholarship from. If you're playing and on a team, you count against them scholarship-wise. So if the women's basketball team at the time would have had 15 full rides being occupied, I wouldn't have been able to be on the team because I had a scholarship in golf. And what that does is that prevents teams from being like, okay, here, we're going to give you a rowing scholarship, but you're also going to be on the basketball team, but we're going to pay you out of the rowing money. That's why they have those type of rules. So you want to talk about who I am, Natasha Cooper? Shazam isn't who I am. But I don't need to do a fucking reel of who I am. I know who I am. You want people to think that about me because you are the definition of trash. You have done nothing for anybody. Nothing. What have you done for fucking anybody but yourself? And that's the difference between me and Natasha Cooper. That's the difference between me and Lynn Debris. This is the difference between what's Crafton and Kim done for anybody. What has any of these fucking channels done for anybody? How have you helped anybody? And the answer is they haven't. They sit back and literally just watch their member count, watch this count, that count, do whatever. And guess what? That's all great and dandy because you put your time into it. It's like a business, great. But guess what? You have ethics when you do something. And no, you're not going to fucking make money off of defaming my nonprofit. You can get straight fucked. And I'm going to make sure that you get fucked with the law. What's up, Vanessa? Sarah King. I think Sarah King needs to come live. Sarah King used to date Crafton. And I know Andrea went on Natasha Cooper's channel and said that I think my friends that mod will tell you this, and I think that a lot of people that don't mod for me and are just getting to know me, when Andrea Powers went on Natasha Cooper's channel and said that Lana made me do all this stuff, let me tell you something. I have way too much pride to make anybody do anything for me. So I laughed at that first comment. Then when you're going to talk about Lana was doxing people, I didn't even know what doxing was. I'm not the fucking YouTube person. I'm not this tech. Like, I don't need to worry about other people. I do me. And then when I realized that I had to worry about some things, it was because these people were affecting, and that's what defamation per se is all about. If Natasha Cooper's words and Lynn's words and Kim Kaufman's words and actions and Jay for Justice and Kelly and Kim Y YouTube Crafton and Kim Coles and Larry, if all of these people, and the list goes on, that if their words and actions affected my nonprofit and my other businesses like the Mind Challenge and my trivia companies, that is grounds for defamation per se suits. And that's what they did. And that is unbelievable that me trying to help other people, I didn't even know who these people were. I wasn't coming after anybody. But Andrea Powers to say that I was asking her to dox people. How the hell would I know who the fuck Crafton Barnes is dating or in a relationship with? How the fuck would I know that? Andrea Powers is how Andrea Powers is like, no, if you look this person up and Andrea Powers had the been verified fucking paid for shit. Andrea Powers was calling up people or asking them if they could use their accounts because her husband couldn't know that they had this $26.99 a month membership because her husband, she's a stay-at-home mom, babysits a couple times a week for a couple hours. Her husband would have lost his load if she had this reoccurring membership. And I'm just like, what the fuck are you talking about? I didn't know any of this shit existed. What do you mean people are looking at Lana, you need to shut down your face. You need to do this, you need to do that. I'm like, what? Oh yeah, they're all coming for you. And then it was Kim Kaufman saying, oh my God, yeah, look at going this person. They're just saying my name. This is great. Look at everyone's talking about me. And I'm like, you guys are sick. What the fuck is wrong with you people? Like, I was blown to bits when I was like, what do you, look at my YouTube channel. I didn't even know how to start a YouTube channel. Like, what the fuck? These are the facts here. Boring, move on and leave each other alone. Malibu and Coke. If it's so boring, thank you for commenting. I would never comment on something if it was boring. I would never stay. Like, that's a psychological thing that you felt the need to comment for yourself. If something is boring, like that's like me watching television. Oh my God, it's on a commercial, so I change channels. I don't fucking write into the TV company and say, oh my God, I am fucking bored. You need to be relevant, Malibu and Coke. Go have them for me. Sounds good. Sit outside, get some sun. Where's Mod Squad? She'll tell you. I mean, Lana made me. I know. Right? Lana made me. Lana made me do what? No, this is the same person that sent me all of that stuff for my GoPro, all the connectors. This was somebody that like was a good friend of mine, and we talked about our kids, and our kids would FaceTime, and we would like when we were out doing like fun things or whatever. I think that's like the most fucked up part about it is that Andrea Powers reached out to people and said, you need to call CPS on her. Andrea Powers, you're sick. Your husband cheats on you. You told me with your best friends, he's always texting and calling them. You guys aren't even on the same phone plan. You were trying to figure out a way to track and trace his calls. You were asking me about stuff like that. It was just, y'all are sick, and that's why I backed away. Them's the facts. And her daughter and son, who, like I said, like, I knew them. I talked to them. And I hope that they're doing well, because those are kids. And I know that Andrea's had trouble with addiction in the past, and I think that you can definitely sub out one addiction for another. And now I understand why her husband had an issue with her being on social media, because that's what she did. She subbed out one addiction for the other. Northern Light says, I don't agree with Lana behavior or Natasha's or any of these creators. I have been an ass about it recently. I'm trying now, though, just to get people to see this drama stuff is hurting the true crime community. Northern Lights, whether or not you like me or not, you are entitled to all of those things. But how I judge if I like somebody or not versus if I respect somebody or not, I don't judge people on mistakes. I judge people on more than that. And I think that if Northern Lights has an opinion of me, I think that it should be a collective overall opinion. You can't just say, oh, this is what this person did. Well, what about the 30 other things that they did? And as far as the drama goes, there would be no drama if Natasha Cooper and company didn't make shit up. There was nothing. Natasha Cooper didn't want to be in the mock trial and play Nicole Atkinson because she didn't know shit about the role. That's fine. I will get your position covered like I did. Delaney, you did a fabulous job. Thank you for stepping up. but to flat out fucking make a lie. That's where the drama came in. The drama came in with a fake sex scandal where you have people revenge porning themselves like Ludovica Bibiani. These aren't even real fucking names, people. Think about that. The drama comes because when the well dries up, you need to create your own content. And that is what Natasha Cooper does. You either create your own content because you're not intelligent enough to sit down and research and do some, if you want to talk about true crime and you want to talk about past cases and cold cases, guess what? You're going to have to go fill out some paperwork to do a right to know on the public as far as finding out about stuff. Oh, why do all that? Oh my God, it's going to take me forever. And then I have to research all this and I have to, do all this, do this. Oh my God, it's going to take me like weeks, days, weeks, months. Yeah, it does. Well, fuck all that. I'm just going to lie and make something up. And that's what fucking, thank you, Delaney. That's what she does. So my time has been spent researching and putting things together and truly trying to help save two innocent men and find the actual killer of Rachel Altondo. Okay? That's where my efforts have been. Yes, I did see that. Granny watching, did you see her comment back to me? Yes, I did see that Natasha Cooper wasn't your friend. She used you to serve a purpose. First time the liar was honest. Yeah, she used, and I said this earlier in the show, she used me, and what that means is that she knew about Shazam, all that crap. Okay, yeah, but this mock trial's hot, heavy. It's the facts, and everybody wants to be a part of it. Okay, so she's, being supportive, and then she accepts a role to play NA. Then she backs out. Well, oh shit. Okay, now we got to discredit her because I'm not going to look like a fool. Why I didn't. This goes to everything I've been saying. If you're so all about true crime, every time something is presented to you and that you're supposed to actually talk about true crime, you can't. You couldn't even play the role of NA, a case that you covered every single day, how many hours? Now I said, hey, let's talk about the Brian and Gabby case. So when people want to say, like, Lana, how do you debate true crime? No, I'm saying let's discuss the Gabby and Brian case. Me versus Natasha Cooper on a panel, and let's talk about facts. Let's talk about constitutional rights. Let's talk about, you can't sit there and just make up shit like she's done. And all I said I wanted to do was donate the money that was made. So if that's a fucking crazy thing to ask or request, then I don't know. I don't know what is. Yes, I think Delaney did. I think she did really good too. Especially she was thrown on the spot. So, oh, well then guess what? Glad you said that. Then I called her back out and said, listen, you can keep all the money, man. Show me the money. You can keep all the Jerry Maguire money. Keep it all. We don't have to donate it all. You can keep it all. Let's go. And then that's when she did her poll. She fucking is the type to say, should I jump off this bridge? Let me ask my friends. If they say I should, I will. Where's your cahoons? I think they're down in the recliner. You might have to go down there and search for them to find your cahoons. So, let me see if I found this. I think I got it here.
Show you the money. Oh, no, you can do better than that, Jerry. I want you to say it what you would mean it, brother. Hey, I got Bob Sugar on the other line. I better hear you say it. No. Show you the money. Not show you. Show me the money. Show me the money. Yeah. Louder. Show me the money. I need to feel you, Jerry. Show me the money. Jerry, you better yell. Show me the money. Show me the money. I love this black man. I love this black man.
Congratulations, you are still my pimp.
Get your wings where you.
Show me the money. You complete me, Cooper. Oh, or is it Debris? Oh, and Debris, stop lying about me starting some Go Fucking Fund Me for our fake fucking wedding. Is a one wedding. Girl, you lie. Yeah, so I don't agree with streaming the news the entire time, but that is where a lot of facts come from. So we want channels reporting facts, theories, and speculation. No, actually, Northern Lights, let me tell you what you can actually do, though, if you are a small, a YouTube channel. You want to hold the mainstream media accountable. So if you are just streaming the mainstream media, because I learned it firsthand when I actually was in Beaver County and went to the courthouse myself for a trial that was being about this man, Sheldon Jeter Jr., the way that he was being depicted by one of the only reporters in Beaver County that was talking about this case. If your information is only coming from one media source, at the end of the day, that is an agenda that is being pushed. If it is not, in fact, if there is, if it's unbiased. If it's not unbiased, then yes, an agenda is being pushed. And that's when I got my whiff of the agenda that was being pushed in Beaver. Firsthand, in front of my face, that you could possibly report the way that this man had been reporting. And so, yes, if you're just streaming what the media, the mainstream media is saying, then you are doing, I believe, the world, the community who's watching a disservice, because we're supposed to be holding them accountable. So she claims to have a bunch of resources and a bunch of team members. Well, I'm too occupied doing, like I said, all of my stuff in Pennsylvania. But if this was a case that I was covering to try to actually make sure that the facts were coming out, then that's when you're reaching out to, possible people that could be connected to the case that the media is hiding. If Brian had, ex-girlfriends, stuff like that. And I think that that's where my respect for Critical K came in. When I had that discussion with Critical K, in terms of when I said, I think fucking YouTube's shit. I hated YouTube, da-da-da. Well, Critical K mentioned some things that actually really made sense to me and made me, ultimately, that's where my respect came for Critical K, was that conversation about small-time media and where we can actually make a difference. And unfortunately, it's not going to be streaming mainstream media. That's not going to make a difference. So, Northern Light says, yes, all right, I get that point. I don't see a problem with reporting facts from news such as FBI statements. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with any of that, Northern Lights. I don't think I think you're missing my point. You're missing the point. It's reporting on it, claiming to be the most accurate, coverage that her and Lynn have done this, amazing job of what? Live streaming the mainstream media. There is no active discussion on, like I wanted to bring to her channel, which was, okay, let's talk about the facts. Let's talk about this. If Brian came home without her once on a plane, August 16th or 17th, why would his parents think that he was coming home without her? What was the reason for Brian coming home? Did Brian have a one-way ticket home? Did he have a round trip ticket? Was it planned for him to go back? I want to bring a totally different spin on it where it puts emotion out of the case, and that's when you can actually get to the facts of a case, is when you can take out the emotion. And that is something that Linda Briss and Natasha Cooper are incapable of doing. A lot of people are incapable of doing it. Granny says they're taking credit for others' work. That's a problem. No, all it is I just believe that they're just, hey, you might as well say, tonight we're going to talk about Fox News because this is what Fox News is saying. I mean, that's what I would do. Lisa Lee. Hi, Lana. As a part-time watcher, just know that I've listened to everything you have said. It's information overload. But just know that myself and I'm sure others have respectfully listened. Thank you, Lisa. I do. I think that a lot of people are listening. And I think that whether or not what your opinion on something is completely different of what are the possibilities. And those just aren't being talked about fairly, I believe, in the mainstream media. I don't believe it's okay to crucify Brian Laundrie's parents, his sister. I don't believe that that's okay. I saw it happen with the Watts family, who I've actually worked with, consider them friends, and nobody should ever have to go through what that family has gone through. And I'm telling you, it's happening with Brian's parents and his sister, and it's unacceptable, period. Brian is responsible for Brian. Everybody that thinks that Brian's parents are part of this huge cover-up of what Brian has done, well, I will assure you this, okay? We are in the day and age that digital forensic evidence, it's almost impossible to elude it. And if the FBI could arrest them, they would. Okay? If they are guilty of crimes, they will be arrested. But we have to stick to this, otherwise the Constitution is worthless. You are innocent until proven guilty, and until people get back on that path of life, okay, the media is crucifying them. And it's like they're guilty until proven innocent, and that is not okay. That is not okay. And Natasha Cooper and Linda Briss and other channels out there, they're wrong. They're wrong for being part of the massacre of the family through the media. I agree, even he is innocent until proven guilty. However, he has been deemed guilty. I think he is guilty. However, the law needs to determine that. Andrea, Mom. Yes. Be back. Keep it positive. All right, guys. I just realized it is 3:15. I got to get my pregame on for my Cleveland Browns. We are taking on San Diego Chargers, and I've prepped steak, chicken, and crab legs. So I got to get going. But I thoroughly enjoyed anybody that's challenging things. I love it. I love that we can talk openly about it. And those of you guys that are following the Brian and Gabby case, I will find some time this week to set live up to talk about. And you know what I would love to do is I want to have a couple other people on panel, people that are actually covering the case. You know, maybe I can get Melissa Jade to come out here, maybe Alex, maybe some people from the Dr. B channel, True Psych Ward, maybe Teresa over there at Unmasked. I mean, a lot of people are busy, but I've appreciated that it's stayed respectful in chat for the most part. Thank you for that. My mods, love you guys. Subs, members, lurkers. Unfortunately, I have to beat a dead horse, and I have no choice, but I'm going to defend my name. I'm going to defend what I'm doing and my pursuit to free some innocent men that have been wrongfully accused. So I think that you should come on over more often, and I know that the hot topic is talking about Brian and Gabby. Like I said, if I say something, I do my best to keep it. So this week, I'll set up a live. But I encourage you guys all to come back for the 8 p.m. live discussion before the 9 o'clock episode 3 of the podcast drops. It's all the Sunday episodes are pre-recorded, and then the follow-up to the episode is on Tuesday for a live. Again, thank you guys. Happy Thanksgiving for those of you guys in Canada. Thank you, Delaney. Good to see you. Sarah King, good to see you. Doors of Perception, thank you. Dear Terms of Service, you know I love you. Canadian Mama, again, all of you guys. Mike, you know who you are. Again, thank you, and we will chat soon. Be kind.